What is going on?
What's going on, guys?
What's good, everyone? I'm Mass,
I'm Miguel Meza,
and we are Woof Logik. This is Woof's Web,
our podcast.
and we are fresh out of our last gig. We played at Underground Rave in LA. Fever presents Reaper. And the energy was sick, man. We found out the day of, actually, like within a couple of hours, that they were actually going to bring out like
A
a
cage?
cage. It's technically not really like a 360 cage. It's like just the front, but it still look aesthetically cool.
Yeah, for sure.
It's our first that we've ever done. We haven't really done much undergrounds, but I've always seen pictures of like all these cool setups. I'm like, man, it would be dope to be a part of one of those. And yeah, we finally got to do that one.
Yeah, it was super fun, super high energy. Am I tripping on the flyer? Were our names kind of bigger than everyone else?
I don't know, bro.
I saw certain flyers like, why is our name bigger? And then will you call that like a headlining set time?
Yeah. So when we got presented the first offer from the first show, that's how they offered us like that. We had the headliner slot, which is 2 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Yeah,
and we got the same time slot for this one. I don't think though that this was I don't think our name was bigger though, but I think our name is just longer than everyone else's.
that's true.
Maybe. But yeah, we're technically the headliners, I guess. I don't know. It's confusing, but that's how they promoted it.
Yeah.
That we're gonna be having the headliner slot at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. I think the show runs from 11 to 5 or 10 to 5.
11 to
11 to
5.
5. This fucking dog.
Stupid.
Sorry, our dog, my dumbass dog was over here running into cables and shit.
Yeah.
But no, the show was dope. It was indoor in like what is it, a warehouse, I guess. Technically it was a warehouse, but not like your average warehouse.
No, it was different in the way like you even got inside like the room area, because like you had to go up some stairs and then go back down some stairs and then go back up some stairs.
Yeah, it's weird. It's sometimes in LA you come across a venue and you have to like go through all these little little hallways to get to the actual big room.
Yeah.
And one thing I did notice is there was like a little forklift in the corner.
I did see that.
And then there was also like it looked like a freezer door, like the really, really big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why I'm assuming it's probably like you know those meat market type things, like a butcher house type. I don't know. That's what I was thinking, where they have a fridge and that's where they store food and shit.
Okay.
Maybe previously that's what it was. I don't know. I've always wondered how they get like these spots. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it is weird because like are these established businesses, or are they just like random vacant spaces that they hit up the owner like, oh yeah, it could be rented out?
Yeah, you know, when it comes to undergrounds or just like house parties and shit,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of ways, you know, people come across these types of spots, and sometimes people own them. Sometimes, you know, they go in there
Yeah.
and just find a way to get power. But I wouldn't know, you know, I don't really ask those questions. But yeah, it was dope no matter what. It got packed as fuck. It was hot as balls, even though it's cold as fuck outside.
It was, yeah, like we had like I was wearing a hoodie. This fool had like a whole like hoodie and like sweater vest combo, and then before we went on, we like really just said fuck it, we just took them off because it was getting super hot.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't help that I had a thermal under too.
Yeah, you were toasty.
Yeah, I was sweaty.
And I was telling Katie and Andrea like that was like the one night, because we've been in like in boxy rooms, but that was the one night where the smoke. I don't know if you saw me. I was literally coughing my lungs out.
Were you
like
really?
all before our set, because I couldn't even talk. I would talk for a little bit, and all of a sudden like I have I and I'm like, damn, like at one point like I was like coughing, like almost heaving, and I'm like, damn, like how am I gonna get through this?
You gotta wear those little masks with the little filter.
Do like on some like I have model shit.
Yeah, no, for sure though. Like I didn't realize how bad it was until like towards the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
My throat started getting like really, really itchy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it was like it hurt, and I'm like, damn, like bro, we didn't even like get on the mic.
yeah, I did drink a ton of water though,
Yeah.
so maybe that was also telling of how dehydrated I felt.
Yeah, for sure.
I drank like 5, 6 water bottles. On the way home.
Yeah.
I had to stop like 4 times to go pee.
So I was gonna go pee, like maybe it was like 1:40, like just before we went on. You already gone a little bit. I go to the stairs area. It was so packed. I was like, I'll just hold this and see how it goes. But it was like almost to the point where like it was past the point where like I can probably hold it, but it was in the middle of I could hold it and like I need to go. It was in that area, so it lived so. But it was cool. Like I didn't have to go to like we got back home.
Yeah. So that porta potty area was fucking packed to the brim, bro. It was like packed like sardines. I went to the porta potty twice. The first time was when it was like peak. Like I went like 15 minutes before our set.
Yeah.
And I had to wait like in 2 different lines because one was just taking too damn long. The second one, I was waiting for like 4 people.
You know what pissed me off? I'm like, bro, like this is a afters. If y'all going in a porta potties to take a bump, but just do it outside. No one cares.
Yeah.
Like people are actually trying to take a piss or take a shit or something. Like you're over here trying to be all sneaky. Like, bro, everyone knows what you're doing. Get out of there.
Yeah. And then what's it called? The second time I went, oh, dude, it was towards the end of the night already. And
yeah. What time did you guys leave?
we left after Chamoy set.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wanted to stick around to support.
I wanted to too, but I had we had her mom watching the kid, and he was not like we told him like we were leaving to go watch me play, and he was crying. He did not want to go. He didn't want me to go. I was like, damn. And so like we kind of left him crying. So like, all right, we'll come back as soon as it's over. He was still up. Damn. It was like 4 a.m. and bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you need to go to bed. And he was playing Roblox the whole time.
Crazy, yeah, man. It'd be them kids. But yeah, that porta potty at the end, it was filled with vomit, bro. Like everywhere you stepped, it was a vomit. I had to like do the little, what is the stance when they have like side feet?
The cholo feet.
Yeah, the little cholo stance, whatever. But I had to step like that because it was just vomit all over the seat. And I was not about.
You had smell in there, like too.
Yeah, bro, I had to hold my breath.
Oh.
Speaking of smells, though, that's the worst thing about undergrounds is you come out smelling like fucking.
Nah, bro. Specifically there because like one, fuck you, Alex. You came in my car, you smell like a fucking old man with like just like cigarette smell. I'm like, motherfucker, stick to the vapes, like, or if you're gonna be smoking like nicotine. And then 2, after we got back in my car, like the smell of just smoke, cigarette, weed, whatever the hell is going on in the air was stuck to my clothes and then stuck to my car.
Dude, when I fucking unpacked my headphones, they smelled like that shit. I got a whiff of it.
I was like, bruh, and I'm like spraying ever since like the whole day, just like with like spray, and it kind of like it's okay now, but my car still kind of smells like it.
Yeah. Right away when I got home, I fucking took all that clothes off and I put it in the hamper and shit. Yeah, which probably smelled up all that clothes too. Yeah, that's what I hate about event. I think even raves too. It smells like cigarettes and like all these types of scents.
Yeah,
you bring it home with you, you just feel all dirty and shit. So that's why, I really would prefer to wear like bummy ass clothes to events, but if we're DJing, gotta look a little fresco a little bit.
Yeah, you looking very cute.
You too, baby.
I will say though, bro, this is that set was high energy, bro. Like you because I'm having a full ass Johnny moment right now. Since I want to say probably after COVID, like since we started booking shows, I don't really give like input anymore. Like obviously I have like, if I want to hear a certain song played, I'll tell him and he'll put it in the set, but I just let him curate the whole set list. And so I'm like finding out like as we're playing what we're playing. And so like when I asked him like, oh, like how's the set? And he said he said it was gonna be even better last time. Like he went really crate digging with like I haven't even heard some of these artists that we were playing, but the songs were fucking fire. I was like, damn, bro, like where you find this shit?
Yeah, yeah, man. I think the key to finding like super dope low key songs is you find those little collectives.
Yeah.
And you just literally go through their whole catalog. Like it doesn't matter if you recognize the artist or not. You just like literally just skim through all those like low key songs. And what's dope is like a lot of the songs we played, they had like 500 plays and less on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So that's why I really love it, the art of crate digging. I feel like that's a talent within like itself,
Yeah, imagine you back in the day, you would have been like going all to the record stores just like looking for shit like records and like
dead ass.
I know.
Yeah, dead ass, man. And you gotta take a lot of pride in playing underground shit, because if you play like a bunch of the casual songs or the generic songs, I mean, it gets really boring throughout the night. You hear like the same 4 songs, especially iconic songs. That's why I'm kind of like drifting away from like the throwback iconic songs now a little bit. Just because what I like to do is I like to play those songs and say if we play out of state, then I'll play it there. But if we come back to like local areas, I'm not gonna play it every single set no more. Like that, it just gets old,
Yeah.
And I feel a lot of artists should do that.
Yeah,
I really want to impress the other DJs too. That's what I like to do.
It was really cool though. Like some of the best crowd reactions were from our own songs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like specifically, like Well, horror going into Full Throttle, like the crowd fucking loved this, bro. Specifically Full Throttle, because like, and I had never, yeah, that one always gets a good crowd reaction, but like I never heard it like that before. Like, yeah, like we're like people were doing the whoop whoops and like it was like real loud and shit. I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Yeah, and they're on the shoulder rides and shit.
There
was like 4 shoulder rides.
Four shoulder rides. Some dude like in the front was going like he was like stimming out on the freaking defense. I was like, damn, this was going crazy.
Yeah, man, it's always dope to see and get those reactions. What's called that's what gets you like going and pumping and shit. You know.
Yeah, it gives us energy.
Yeah, and then we gotta give the energy too. There's a lot of DJs that kind of just stand still.
Yeah, and I'm like, because I'd be looking at it too. Like I look back and like some of these people they're just kind of like this. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, no. As DJs, you gotta give the energy, and I know there's like some old school heads that are kind of like against all that and shit. But hey, that's also another thing that reminds me. When people are doing like the chants and shit, it's kind of frowned upon to some people in the
like
underground scene.
Yeah, and like in the under. But I'm like, it was cool, man. It was like, man, that shit was fire. Like, cause you don't hear that shit like really in techno scenes.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we didn't have no mic or anything, so it's not like we were doing any of that action. But that just shows that like just natural vibes and everything. It just brought it out of people anyway.
Yeah, it was man. It's gonna be probably my top 5 sets we played.
Yeah, it was fun as fuck, man. Yeah. And then we also last time we didn't get to announce it, but we've been wanting to announce it. We got Countdown coming up.
Yes, sir. We're playing the beatbox boombox art car stage once again. Let's try it out. Unfortunate incident happened last time, but this time we should all be good to go.
Yeah, we should be, man. If there are any fucking fires, hopefully it rains or some shit.
Yeah.
That would suck though if it did rain because beatbox is not covered up.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No. I mean, we would be.
They did do it in the warehouse last time.
Yeah, but it's outside this time.
Damn.
It's in that corner.
And last time when they did have it indoor, it looked sick.
It did.
Hopefully, I'm excited to see.
Do you think we'll be up top? Because you can. They have like the up top area, and then they also have it in the bottom too.
Most of the time they have it up top. They only have it in the bottom, I think, for like smaller events.
Yeah, it just looks high. I'm fucking hyped, man. I was really excited to play it, man. When we were supposed to play it for Nocturnal, like I remember even saw like maybe like the day after, like they were like taking back the art car stage to the warehouse, and you saw it on the freeway, like in the video. I was like, that could have been us.
No, yeah. I'm definitely excited to see the new layout for Countdown because this is the first time they have it for any event at the NOS Center.
Yeah, because it's a one day only, and it's a you know how normally we have to walk all the way down and do like a weird J shape to get back. It's not the case like that. It's literally like
in the corner,
right in the corner, which I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, saves everyone the ton of walking.
Yeah,
I don't know what those hot dog sellers are gonna be doing now. Where they're gonna line up and shit.
They're gonna line up next to the people. The church people on the side. They're always
those people fucking. I don't know, man. Those people are crazy at raves. Yeah. Like I get Christians that are super,
Christian.
Well, yeah, they're super against like anyone that does any different.
Yeah.
But dude, it's just you're making yourself kind of look a little crazy,
Yeah.
Especially when they're just yelling and yelling and yelling and yelling. Like they're being super. Like I don't know. It's very like cult like.
It is only just because I'm like I feel like if you truly want to like to reach out to someone to make them change their ways, it's great. Like screaming at them in a megaphone like while they're going to a rave. I don't think that's gonna work out.
Heck no, man. Like people already. They pay good money for this. What do you expect for them to just drop their tickets and bounce?
Yeah, man. It's just I don't. But maybe like they've it's a numbers game. Maybe someone for whatever reason like you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna go, and they just go back home.
Every event they went over like 20 people.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, we had our quota.
Yeah, maybe I guess, but I don't know. I wonder how they like set up those things. Like, do they follow these pages? And just like they already have noted down what dates to pull up.
Yeah, and which church is sending them out? Because I don't like. I highly doubt like a really cool one like Water Life would actually ever do something like that.
When did this start? Like 2016?
Yeah, I do remember.
It was like very subtle. It wasn't every event. Now it's every
single event.
Yeah, now it's crazy, man. And I think even one time cops like made them leave one time.
Yeah, because I think they're.
I think they were by the entrance.
Yeah, and they're like disturbing the peace.
Yeah, but now they have them outside still, in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I definitely would not waste my time doing all that.
Nah, there could be better. But going back to Countdown, a shout out, man, group chat for giving us this huge blessing, man. You know, they've been like fucking with us all year. And we to them, like, you know, shout out Ibar, shout out Gesture, shout out the whole group chat team for having faith in us, to even like be part of this lineup.
Yeah, for sure. And one thing I noticed is that we're the only artists that aren't like hard techno.
Yeah.
So I mean, I
and
don't.
we're gonna play our shit. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna play our original sets, man. We've been playing hard techno these past warehouse events or undergrounds. But you know, one thing we've always told you guys is we're not just full on techno. You know.
We play everything, and we'll play hard techno, and it'll be fire. Like we've like I won't say his name, but shout out to one of my boys that went. I asked him, like, oh, did you get any videos from the crowd? And then he was like, nah, bro. Like I was holding everybody's phone. I was like rolling balls, but y'all had the best set of the night. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, that's the goal every event is to have the best set, and not even like compared to the other artists. It's like just the best set you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like because that's my goal and shit. This
thing. Oh hell no. You about to go to prison. This is why you don't get let out when you want to.
She was literally in her cage door open all this time, all these hours.
But now that I'm here, now you want to act different. I love that dog, but she hates me and loves me too.
I'm gonna leave this in.
Yeah. What were you talking about though? Right now, just before. Just the sets. Like we like.
Yeah, expect everything. Don't expect just hard techno.
Nah,
at least from us.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like we're asked to do hard techno or anything. So we just doing us though, and that is kind of like the debacle when it comes to artists touching in like into other genres.
Yeah.
Because even us, we got DM'd and shit. They're like, "Oh, it's so cool to see you like making hard techno now or hard dance."
I saw that.
I'm just like, yeah, don't get too used to it for too long.
Yeah, I mean, we've always said from the jump, we play everything, we make everything, we love everything. It's just how it is.
Yeah, there's no denying though that we are having our moment with it, you know.
Yeah.
We love the sound, and like we said before, as long as you love like the song you're making, that's what matters, you know. It is kind of annoying when you're tapping into other genres and you don't even like fuck with it.
Yeah.
You're just doing it literally to get, you know, everyone's attention because it's like trending.
Yeah, but also I feel like you could like tell when someone's like, you can tell like, oh, they're just following the trend.
Yeah, because you know if you go into other genres and you kind of like make it sound still like different than what everyone else is putting out,
yeah,
that's even better. You know, you're adding your own flavor onto it.
I feel like we always did a good job of that too. Like
yeah,
we like what we like and it thinks it sounds cool, and so far people like it too.
Yeah, so yeah, I appreciate everyone who's been, you know, requesting hard music from us, like our shows or like collabs, and we're definitely gonna be, you know, making it as long as we're enjoying it.
Yeah,
we'll include other stuff here and there too. We have a lot of other shit that's not even hard techno. It's just we're trying to get somewhere to land it on some labels or some shit.
Yeah.
But next year for sure, we got a lot of cool music coming out. We've been stacking up. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say, fuck, I blanked out. Fucking Harley.
Well, you say we were stacking up.
No, I know that. I just,
oh
yeah, no, we're stacking up, but I was going somewhere with it. But yeah, man, if you guys want to hear any style from us, please let us know. We're not afraid to tap into anything.
If it sounds cool, sounds good. Johnny, enough with your bullshit. Like our homie John, he always like, oh, but you gotta play this song. It's just random as hell, bro. Like, no, we're not playing this shit.
Yeah. Nah, but something that reminds me of all this is when Good Times Ahead, formerly known as GTA, when they used to do like Moomba sets or like trap sets, and you just didn't know what kind of set you're gonna come into.
Was this before they were doing the color thing?
Yeah, before, because there was like you know, just for like a good year that you would just expect a lot of like Moombahton and like big room type shit.
Yeah.
But then they started changing it to like trap dubstep, but now then that's when they started doing like house music and like just changing the cycle and having that one what was it, like a fucking tour where they had that theme?
Oh,
the green, yellow, purple. Or
yeah. So like you would like, I think it was just for them to also, because they're like us, man. They make everything, and because they also like to make everything, and I think from them they had like the same kind of like issues we did, where like, you know, people like because of what uncertainty like they would get booked under. Like I'm sure they had a hard time getting booked, so they're like, nah, when you're booking us and you see this color, it's because you're gonna hear this kind of set.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, that's kind of what we're going through right now. Not really like it's not a problem or
No,
nothing,
no, no, no.
but we definitely always want to be like honest with you guys and let you all know like which direction we're heading.
Yeah,
And
and I think they kind of stopped doing that too. They just decided like, nah, we're gonna do everything what we want to make too. Like, cause I even think I saw that they had posted like a video about it too, like on their Instagram.
yeah, I wonder if they're still doing their label. I remember they popped up randomly like sometime earlier this year, either late last year or early this year. Probably early this year though. They were doing like demo reviews and shit.
Yeah, I did see that, but I think they did stop. Because I mean, you know, the amount of times people I hear like how much hard work it is to run a label like successfully, and like even like the time and effort, like just, and I'm sure like, you know, if it's their label, they want to actually hear the songs they're putting out, and they just probably don't even have the time to do that.
Yeah, you know who's actually been throwing out like surprisingly like bangers is Smash the House.
I don't think I've heard of that label.
That's Dimitri Vegas like Mike.
Oh, okay, yeah. Bro, I didn't even know they had a label.
Yeah, bro, and this is old too. This is like 2015 at least.
That's crazy. I've never heard of the label.
Yeah, there's a ton of artists with their own labels out there. But they've been. I mean, a lot of these labels, you know, they're catching on to the waves and the trends and shit. So
Yeah.
they're more open minded to what they put out. And yeah, they got hella bangers. Actually, a lot of the songs we played were like Junkie Kid, and
Yeah.
and he released like hella music with them lately. But yeah, you know, that's why I'm saying if you want to find like, you know, hidden gems, go through all those labels and just go through all their music and shit. It's definitely a smart way to find some hidden gems.
Yeah, there was one song we had played like where it had like different kinds of like kicks all in one. Like it would do like one kick loop and then some, and then a different kind of kick loop and then some, and then it went to like kind of like a hard side kind of drop. I was like, damn, this shit is fire.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the song name. I'm so bad with remembering song names now. I just feel like they just come and go now, you know?
Yeah.
Like none of them really stick in my head that well. I know for the most part the artist, but when it comes to names, I'm like doomed. Especially with techno.
Yeah.
It's all just like blends in and shit. But I think I know exactly what song.
That song.
Because even me playing it, I was like, okay, the third one's about to drop. Oh shit, no, it's not even the third switch. It's the fucking fourth switch.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, I kind of went through when we saw, who was it? I think 9x9. I was like, okay, every drop though is having like those fake outs.
Yeah, but it's kind of like that with. It's also like, you know, like it is like with dubstep, they always have fake outs. Like I just like a tasteful amount like is cool when it's like every single drop. I was like, ah, damn. Like I would personally get tired of it if I was in the crowd.
I get tired of it playing it because I don't want it to get overdone. One, and then two, that's just taking up too much time out of the set now.
It is.
Yeah, you just like imagine you got 20 fake outs in a set, and it's just that's like a good what, 15 times 20, like maybe like 300 seconds of wasted time.
Yeah, and
300 seconds is what, 5 minutes?
About. I mean, you're asking the terrible person with math. You're the one with the better math skills. But that's like 5 minutes, so that's like a minute, and like we play like a minute a song, so that's like 5 extra songs we could have played.
Yeah, exactly. I probably fucked that one up too though with the math.
I trust you.
But yeah, man, definitely excited for Countdown. Got a lot of friends and family coming to this one as well.
A lot of them canceled their previous plans just to come out to this. So hopefully it'll all work out this time, which I think it will. I don't know. I'm really excited. I hate that it's on I hate that Countdown just lands on a Tuesday of all days.
Yeah.
Like I wish that, you know how like with Thanksgiving it's always said like at the last Thursday of like November. I wish somehow like we could somehow work around it like that to where but I guess just that's not how calendars work.
You know what I've seen an event do once? They had an event on the weekend, I think Sunday, and then they skipped Monday and did Tuesday. So it was a 2-day event, but they had a day in between gap.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I've ever seen that. But it does suck, you know. We got New Year's, and then a lot of people work New Year's Eve. They don't work New Year's Day, but New Year's Eve is where a lot of people work.
Which I think I do, which I have to go request that because I
do too, but I'm gonna work.
I at least I got half day because I don't, because you know how like my job, your old job, like they're very picky like on holidays about like who they get the day off to.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta put PTO like fucking months in advance and
Yeah, I
shit.
gotta grovel on my knees. I forgot, but please let me get the day off or half the day.
Nah,
Or but sometimes like I remember like it was like we would get that day, but like the day is like a half day, just in general, just because like that's just how the work is.
yeah, man. That's exactly what I was gonna say is that a lot of these holidays are useless to fucking work at anyway because it's always half days and shit
Yeah.
or super slow or it's dragged out. There's appointments, but it's not early appointments. It's all
Nah.
spread out and shit. So I don't know. I feel in this country at least a lot of these eves need to be given off.
Yeah, for sure.
Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, because I work Christmas Eve too.
Yeah, I think I do too. I think we just only have the Christmas day off.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though. My birthday's on a Saturday this year. I'm not really too excited. I don't really haven't really thought too much about it, but my birthday's on a Saturday, the 21st.
21st, baby.
I don't really have no plans, but I know I for sure want to go eat somewhere.
Well, yeah, we could go. We gonna do like a go out to eat for your birthday.
Yeah, I was craving pizza, but then now I had like pizza already yesterday. We had Brothers Pizza.
Yeah. Oof.
I was like, I don't know if I want pizza anymore.
I'm doing a little kind of sort of diet thing where it's starting today specifically for the end of the month, and like Andrea's doing it with her sisters, and like the boyfriend's all involved, and it's like a $20 buy-in. So whoever like loses, it goes by percentage obviously because I weigh like 245, and some of these girls weigh like less than $150, so it's just more of that percentage of weight loss.
And how are you guys calculating weight loss? How do you do that?
There's like a app you do it like you put in input and it'll give you the percentage of weight you're losing. And then but it's like from now till like the end of the year, and then we'll see who.
Damn. So when do you start this year?
We start today.
And then all the way till the end of the year only.
Yeah.
How much fucking fat can you lose by then?
I don't know, man. That's how they're doing it. I'm like, all right, I'll follow along, I guess.
I don't know, but I was thinking of that too though, like for not for a 1 month thing, but the first day of January, take a fucking picture, and then at the end of the month, see the transformation. Because I don't know who it was. I think I saw someone randomly on my Instagram. They posted a picture of what they look like a year ago and then today, and that shit looks so much different. Like of hitting the gym consistent.
Yeah, I mean, I if it if the ball keeps rolling, obviously we'll keep it pushing, especially because like. January, a lot of people always try to like, new year, new me kind of type of thing.
Yeah.
Some people like to even do, I don't know if you ever heard of dry January, where like they don't drink any alcohol that month, just because, I mean, if we were keeping a bug, like what's there to do in January for you to drink?
For real. Yeah, I don't know. I know. I think I want to try to find a second job for January. That way I can have like 2 jobs and just fucking grind.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, that one job, did you ever do that interview for it?
Yeah, I did it, but I haven't gotten no car or nothing.
Did you like get a good feel from it though?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we'll we'll pray. Hopefully, get another blessing, because I think that's a really cool job. It's a really good job.
Yeah, it's like super convenient for my life. But if not, it's all right. Shit happens for a reason.
Yeah, bro. Do you ever get like? So I right now also I'm really trying to like budget myself, like especially because like I balled out with all this crazy. This past week going to Legoland, buying my new computer desk, which I have to finish building. That shit's like complicated as fuck. I had spent like years since I've had to build something, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'll get into that. Buying like Ableton 12, like buying all these plugins. Your boy's a little tight on money right now because we're buying all that, but also with Christmas coming up and stuff like that, I'm like, fuck, I need to chill on spending. But then I'll get like notifications like Lakai has new colorways of the Telford lows. I'm like, damn, they're on sale too.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of deals, a lot of nice shit I want to buy. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind like balling out this month, but for sure after that one be hurting. So yeah. I need to like get extra work or something.
Yeah, like if we're home, like all my homies, this is a call to action. January, don't ask us to do nothing. Don't ask like, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. Nah, don't ask me to do this shit right now. Man, I'm gonna be broke that month. So.
Well, you're talking to the wrong homies. Our homies don't do shit.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like, just whoever wants to hang out with me in January, please don't. Hit me up in February.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna see you all the fucking hangouts. No, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like January for sure is like that reset month.
It is.
It's that month where you kind of get shit locked in again. I don't know. You get through all your stress in December, and after that, it's just like, all right, you got a long ways to go to get back to this position again.
Yeah.
So do something and switch up out of it.
I think it's really cool. Like, you know, like years past, like January, like roll in and boom, we're getting like half, like, you know, like, this is like our Labor Days. We're getting like full ready, just like for like our what events we're gonna hit up. We're saving money for our EDC. We're doing our payment plans for it, up and leading to it. And like this last year was our year where we didn't go. Some of the homies ended up caving in, but we didn't. And honestly, didn't miss it.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I feel like I didn't miss out much. I think what helps is that we've gotten gigs.
Yeah, we got gigs, and you know, just it's nice not having to like you spend money on raves. And I'm like, damn, okay, cool. I'm not fucking stressing the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Or feeling like shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but next year, I'm definitely still trying to go to Europe. That's my goal.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, whether it's with, I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be Tomorrowland. Like that shit's overly priced or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe Verknipt. If not, just go to fucking Europe just to go. That's my plan. In the middle of the year. If not, you know, then save up money and shit. You know, we got, now that we're getting older and shit, I got more stuff to plan for, like real life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So 30s, I'm pushing 30 now.
Damn.
About to be 28. You're already about to be 29.
It is.
Hey, but next year, 28. Like I've been telling you, 28 is that year, that age.
Yeah.
It's that age where it's definitely not Kobe year.
No, wait, no, it's not. It's
That's 24. But when you're 28, like I said, I feel like that's the year that everyone like has their true blow up.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's a sign or whatever, but just something's just telling me, you know, we gotta stay focused and fucking grind. Maybe that's what we should do then. If we're not gonna be fucking going out and doing shit, just put in more time and shit into our craft.
I want to do that. You know, I've been trying to do that. Like, not to say we don't, but even more so. You know, that's why like I've been like, you know, getting like my little home set up for when I'm not here. Like I could just go there, and I'm like even more like in home, because like when I'm like in my room, it just feels like I'm in a room. I'm not like working. Like yeah, I'll still work on it, but like, you know, I'm not in the correct headspace. But now that I'm gonna have like my whole setup, it's gonna be like that. And with me going to that icon workshop, it really like I was telling you off. I probably should have said it on the podcast. But it really just gave me this inspection, like, man, I don't know fucking shit about music. There's so much I need to know. There's guys that are more well established me with just like music production that they feel that same way, and I feel like their music just sounds even better than mine. So if they feel like that, then you know I'm in no position to be feeling like, oh no, I got no position to be settling on how our music should be, because you know that's kind of like a disservice to our project.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to just learn and grow and everything.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like next year, like the fact that we're getting older and shit, but like 28 is still that perfect year, even though you're pretty much gonna be 29 most of the year.
Yeah,
it's still like the perfect time to get that momentum going and like literally just fucking put your body and everything you got into it. Like I feel right now that we're at a pretty good level of artists, like standard or level that like, you know, we've established ourselves in.
Yeah,
I feel, you know, even though we're not moving anywhere far, where, you know, like artists hit their family with just give me 1 year. I feel like next year, like that's our 1 year. Like we should make that like a goal or something. I don't know, something. You know what I mean? Like make it a goal to like this is our 1 year, like in our heads. Obviously, we got more years in us.
Yeah, but
like pretend like that's it, because I feel that can make like just have some switch in it. You know?
It for sure has, because I think like accounting. Damn, I'm on John shit. I can't count how many times I've heard artists where they're just like, nah, just give me this. Like they tell their parents. And mind you, they're like, this is a lot younger in the younger years, but they're like they tell their loved ones like, nah, give me this 1 year to just really grind this out, and if it don't work out, then I'll just do like some normal 9 to 5, like which we do anyways. But
yeah, but this year was for sure the most telling. Like I'm over like the 9 to 5 shit, and not even on some lazy shit. It's just like I just feel like
you're wasting time
when you get older, especially in the warehousing shit. It's just like shit, like reality starts to kick in, and like you start seeing like the old people get old. Yeah. And now you're becoming like older, I mean, and now you're becoming the old person.
Yeah.
And like it's just like it's not a good feeling for sure. And then like same thing with retail. You go into retail, it's like it's a young person's job pretty much most of the time, unless you're like a manager or whatever. And
I have always thought like if I get a second job and I go back into fast food, but I get looks at, because like I'm like because I can't remember when I worked at McDonald's if there was people that weren't managers that were in their late 20s. Everybody was like 23 and under.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like if you're working at like a restaurant, maybe you won't be as like frowned upon or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of older people working at restaurants. But for sure, fast food or like retail now, warehousing. I mean, warehousing, you're either too old or too young.
Yeah.
So, um, and when you can go the school route, but that's just gonna be taking time and shit. So I'd rather put our time into like what we actually want to do.
Yeah, but not to say like if you really do want to go somewhere, and there's a school for it. Like it's never too late.
Oh yeah, of course not. But
For
this
us.
is just what we feel.
Yeah.
We've already set ourselves up to kind of like open a lot of doors up, and now it's about really tackling them and like creating new opportunities ourselves.
Yeah.
Because we have a catalog. We have like pretty good looking social media pages where if you look at it and shit, you can see that we've done it for a while. We're not like new or anything. And so I feel like a lot of people see that type of thing and they get this certain level of respect already beforehand. Now that when they see your page and they kind of like do their little researching on you and shit, they see, like, all right, this person's actually put in the work.
Yeah, that reminds me. So like when we first announced the countdown thing, so I followed like all the people that did the icon workshop. I followed a bunch of them, but I never once told them who I was like musically. I just told them like, oh, I like to make this kind of music. Only because I've never been a big fan of just like telling them like, oh yeah, I'm this kind of artist. I'm like, it's just not me. I always feel weird about it. Like that's just me being a wallflower. But I ended up posting about it, and one of the guys that went to the workshop, and he was cool too. He's like, "Bro, I was like, I didn't know you were one half of Wolf Logic. I used to play that song. It was off the album. And he's like, I used to play it all the time in Miami, and I was like, damn, that's an old song. That's crazy.
Miami.
Yeah, because he was from Miami, or he was from Miami, but he moved out here. And he's like a pilot.
What genre? Do you know? Do you remember genre?
That our song.
Yeah, that he said.
Because
if he's in Miami playing it has to be house or something.
Nah, it was a crazy. It's one of my crazy songs.
You said album though, so 8.
Yeah, it was from 8.
So it was either Bite. There's Nightcrawler.
It was the first one.
Oh, Poison? No. Senses.
It was Parasite.
Parasite's our first one? No, that's not it.
It was like, wasn't it the first one?
I don't know.
Isn't the number 2 then? Is it in the?
I think it's like 3 or 4.
It was in the top.
Senses is number 1, I think.
I forget track listing. Okay, but it was Parasite. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You playing it out there? That's wild to me.
Wait, fuck. It wasn't Medusa or no, not Medusa. Fuck, I forgot his name. Because I know someone played our song in Ultra.
No. He wasn't like he's like a up and coming kind of guy.
Oh,
but he was like when he was Miami, he's like, yeah, I used to play that in my playlist all the time. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, Parasite's dope.
Yeah. And so it just threw me off. Like, damn, like people from out there like are like hearing our music.
Hell yeah, bro. I mean, shit. We get our most listeners in well, obviously United States, but we got Germany and Mexico. No, Indonesia actually.
Shout out Indonesia.
Yeah, Indonesia's third. I think the third country, at least as of late, and then second is Germany. So yeah, a lot of countries fuck with our shit, man. I think I don't remember the fucking what's it called, the Spotify artist shit. I don't remember our numbers, but I think we tapped into like 160 countries or some shit like that
this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget they give one for our artists too.
Yeah, I haven't really. I skimmed through it. I hate those things though because Spotify makes it so fucking. It takes so long to get to the actual like numbers and shit. So I just skip through it and I just go all the way to the end, just see it, and like, all right, cool, whatever.
What about your personal one? Like, what did have you seen? Like, because where do you mainly listen to music, on Spotify or YouTube?
On YouTube.
Okay, so I do too. But they do
so that's why my Spotify is never like accurate.
Yeah,
like you'll see literally a song that I didn't even play. I just someone that used my phone to play music.
Yeah, like my actual YouTube does it too, thankfully now. And so like my list is all weird. It has like Slipknot and like Disclosure and like Fisher, and I was like, damn, I do be playing this shit a lot.
Believe it or not, though, I don't even like listen to music. I just find songs and then I download it.
Yeah.
And then like I pretty much don't even. I feel this year was like the year I listened to the least amount of like music.
I'm with you on there. Mostly podcasts or just like YouTube, just YouTube videos
or sports shows.
Yeah, or sports shows. Like, I think literally like my top 5 podcasts was Bueno, Point de las Pilas, Tiger Belly, the Pat McAfee Show, and Buzzing with the Boys.
It does that on YouTube?
Yeah, it'll tell you like which podcast you listen to the most.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that. Is that new? Because I feel like they didn't do that.
No, they didn't do that last year. They just did music last year, but then now they do a podcast too.
Yeah, I definitely listen to pretty much the same one. Well, I haven't listened to Bustin' with the Boys in a while. I do listen to you know the Mellow Brothers?
Yeah. I've been meaning to get into their podcast. They look funny.
Dude, it's funny, bro. It's
like,
funny.
It's just like because they have like these little like brother shots that like I see from the clips. I'm like, damn, that shit is funny.
Yeah, bro. They literally like talk like IE boys.
Yeah.
So it's funny hearing their shit. Cause I got like I remember like I had like football homies, and they kind of had like similar personalities to them. So
yeah, they did out, bro. Like they remind me like all like the basketball people from our school. Like they just remind me of them.
Yeah, and then I listen to. I always like just have a rotation. I listen to a lot of Bad Friends.
Yeah.
And then I think I actually started doing a binge on that Ralph Barbosa one.
With his friend?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. I fucking love Jaime, bro. That was comedy. Like he like just from like the Tiger Bit the Tiger Bit, like the lately ones, because it's with Kalila having the palsy thing, like she hasn't been on it, so it's mostly just been Jules and Jaime. So sometimes this fool like bro, like this new episode he did, like it's some kid, his name's like Matan Evan.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And like, bro, I was fucking dying because this was like, I think Jaime like is like, wait, do you not like me? And he's like, no, do you not like me?
Yeah, I listen to his show too sometimes, but sometimes he just gets too much. He's too much.
Yeah, he's too much, and Jaime was just like, bro, like, are you serious? Like, even which is Jaime, because Jaime is like a weird ass dude. So like, if he was just like throwing him off, and it's just funny.
Yeah, man. Like one of his funny ones for sure was Howie Mandel. I don't know if you've seen that. He had him on his show.
I think so. And I think there was a clip where he opens a soda. Was that with Howie?
I don't remember. I know on the Howie Mandel episode, he was like trying to get him to say some racist shit, like pretty much asking him questions where either answer is wrong.
Yeah.
And he kept trying to do that shit to him over and over and over again. And then he said that he gave him a chair that someone peed on, and he was like, "No, bro, you're not being serious, right? I'm a germaphobe. Like I can't be sitting on this. Like, bro, please tell me you're playing."
Yeah. I fucking love. Man, that was comedy.
Yeah, I forget how old he is, but he's young as fuck, dude.
I think he's our age, because Ralph's only 28.
Matan?
Oh no, Matan's 17.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Jaime.
No.
There was a clip where there was like he was I think it was with Howie, and like there's like a smoke machine that comes out, and he's like, no, what are you doing that? There's enough smoking the Jews.
Nah, I don't know.
But it was with Howie, and this was how he's cracking up in the background, because he's like, this fool does not just say that.
Yeah, he says a lot of shit that could get him canceled, but I think he's kind of already made that his brand. And when you make that your brand, you don't really like get canceled, honestly. Yeah. I mean, canceling is already kind of dying out a little bit. It's still like it's still a thing, but it's not as popular. But speaking of which, that reminds me of the Jay-Z shit. You know,
I just saw that right
Jay-Z, it just came out that he's accused of raping a 13-year-old with P. Diddy. Like, it came out on, like, what, some lawsuit shit?
Yeah, so I'm just like, damn, that's crazy, because, like, it's going to come to light. You know, Diddy got caught, so, you know, only imagine what his whatever celebrity buddies it was, you know, joining along in his activities is going to come out, too.
That shit's crazy, though. Like, what situation puts you in the same, like, room with a 13-year-old? Because this is in 2000, and they're old as fuck in 2000.
Yeah.
They're probably, like, in their late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I remember, like, you know, Diddy parties, man. You don't know what was happening and shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot of shit's gonna come out, man. It's gonna wipe out half the fucking Hollywood.
Yeah, but then it's like, it'll be like that kind of like Epstein shit, where like I'm not gonna say they're gonna, you know, take out P. Diddy, but you know, like that's what happened with the Epstein. Like they tried to take him out, and then they were trying to take out someone else too, just to, you know, keep it quiet about who went onto the island with him.
Shit, that's crazy. Who would be like a heartbreak to find out like they're on the list or some shit?
Fuck. I don't know, cause like a lot of it. All right, so a lot of it is, you think about it. All right, so Diddy, he's from the East Coast, so it's gonna be a lot of East. Although everybody knew Diddy, like mainly people from living in the East Coast were going to his party, so it would be like J-Lo. You see a lot with her. People keep thinking that she's gonna be accused of shit. Damn, imagine if she does. Like, huh?
You know what kind of fucked with me? It was when Ellen DeGeneres came out, like not came out as anything, but when other people were coming out saying like all the bad shit she would do,
Yeah,
it kind of like threw me off, and I was like, that's when I started getting like that note where it's like, damn, Hollywood ain't really what it is.
Yeah, because I'm like, damn, bro, like I really like fuck with her and fuck with her show, like she was doing
content.
Yeah, and so like just hearing how she is backstage, like, oh man.
Yeah, that one did suck hearing the truth. But I don't know. Well, the one that was also kind of like fuck was the Drake Bell thing when he was talking to that underage girl.
Yeah.
Even though they say like he never really like did anything with her, he just like talked to her.
He was still talking to her though.
Yeah, so it's still like weird and shit. But then like now the whole thing with Dan Schneider came out, so like it kind of like leaves you in a weird, you know. They're both wrong though.
Yeah.
But it's just still like fuck.
He's a product of what happened to him.
Yeah, because that does happen a lot. Like I've listened to so many podcasts where they interview Software Underbelly, where like a lot of like the they're not victims. Well, I guess they are victims, but they're also people doing wrong too. You know.
Yeah.
They were a victim to all the same shit.
Yeah, it's just a cycle of like people getting wrong and being wrong, doing wrong onto others.
Yeah. But as far as like,
but it's crazy. This fool has a full ass career in Mexico right now. This was popping out there.
He is, bro.
I saw like he's like on a bunch of like Spanish commercials. I'm like, he's thriving out there.
Yeah, I wonder if like the pay is better or he just like literally went over there to avoid all the U.S. shit.
I feel a bit of both because for whatever reason people really fuck with him out there in Mexico. They really do like him and his music.
Is there like other popping artists out there in Mexico from like America? Like, because I don't know, you know, in other countries like who's popping and pop, but you know, like some people are like worldwide popping type shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like maybe a streamer that I don't know about. I'm not thinking about.
Dude, streamers are like some of the biggest faces in the world.
Yeah, like they had like a whole big streaming awards right now. That shit was popping.
I think iShowSpeed won streamer of the year.
Yeah, which is crazy because like that. I feel, I don't know. I between like iShowSpeed and like Kai, I like Kai's content more.
I like Kai's content more too. Although, all right, I don't know, man. Whenever I hear Kai though, it's very very loud and like yelling and like I hate when like grown ass men act stupid when they're like when they act surprised about everything going on in the stream, but it's just like I get that's what makes the clip. But it's just I don't know. I can't get into that type of content. You know, yeah, I'll watch like clips, but I can't watch full streams or like I can't like binge watch all the clips either.
Yeah, like he had like that big. I think it was like 24. I don't know how long that subathon was he had, but he had like with Kevin Hart and Drewski, which was funny. Every clip that was coming out with NPC Miles. When Drewski crashing out over the drummer dude, he's like, I can't take it anymore. He starts throwing his kit, but then he feels bad. He's like, my bad, dog, my bad.
And then the kid where he roasted him for being fat.
Yeah, he's like, which honestly, I'm kind of on Drewski's side only because like, if like it's one thing like if a skinny person calls someone fat, but like I feel like fat people can call each other fat. Mind you, yes, he was a little kid, but I get where he was coming from.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I don't know, but that I think this last stream that he did or whatever was the most I've ever like watched of clips.
Yeah, they were just so funny. Like NPC Miles specifically when he turned into like the Thug Miles, and he's just like
now he's retiring that character though,
which I think is cool. I saw his little statement video that made perfect sense. Like there's only so much you can do with it. I get like you can still do it, but you know like branch out. Like he does seem like he has like a real cool like online personality for him to do like online content. That's
good for him though that he was able to execute on this opportunity, and now he's like probably got a hella followers.
Yeah, it was for sure like a good exposure for him to be on there.
Mm-hmm. And then but yeah, with Speed, same thing, just a lot of loudness and like acting.
Hey, but his is even more.
Yeah,
especially he just like. When he's like coming out like trying to like race all these people, or like he's trying calling out like Tyreek Hill or a bunch of all these like celebrities, he's gonna think he's faster, and I'm like,
did you watch that podcast interview with Shannon Sharp?
I saw clips of it. Like I saw like him. I don't know. Like he just comes off like in certain aspects he does come off as a little cocky.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is it's okay to have that like it's okay to say that I can do this, I can do that, but when you're doing it over like the dumbest scenarios, like like the so unrealistic scenarios, that's when it's just like, man, you lost me.
Yeah,
because I can believe that you can believe that you can beat Tyreek in a race, but because Shannon Sharp would ask, okay, would you be able to beat Michael Phelps?
Yeah,
And he would be like, yeah.
that's crazy.
It's like, all right,
In swimming or in running?
In swimming.
He's tripping.
Nah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. In departments that he doesn't even like train in, practicing or whatever, he would get asked a question and he would say, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Or like with boxing, he was saying he could box. Who was the boxer? He said something like heavyweight or.
Oh, because I remember like also he was like showboating that he remember he was doing that little MMA thing with Aiden Ross and he kind of choked him out. I'm like, bro, it's Aiden Ross. He's not an MMA fighter. What did you expect was gonna happen? Like you're more buff than him.
Yeah. See, but yeah, he was saying he could do all these things better than this person, that person. That's when you become like unbearable.
Yeah.
But streaming for sure, man. That's taking over. And one thing that did come out of one question I did come up with is like, well, I guess it's not really a question, but we really are kind of doomed because streamers are going to be like taking over the world. OnlyFans is going to take over the world. Everyone's going to fall into content creation, and we really are going to have like no doctors and shit like that.
Yeah, it's just yes and no. Because I'm not gonna say streaming or anything it is hard, but it can get hard. And when it starts like even with like music, there's like a certain point where do you really want this? And then a lot of people, more often not, people will have the ability to do it, but they won't have the ability to stick with it, and they'll call it quits like even.
So I'm not really saying that just streaming specifically, but I'm definitely like thinking more in the sense of all these jobs are going to just come out of nowhere, and none of them are going to be related to society. Yeah. It's going to be like related in like entertainment only.
Yeah.
Or like crypto or NFTs or some shit like that, where people just create something out of fucking thin air, and now that's a career path.
Yeah, that is crazy. Only because like you said, like who's gonna be the doctors? Who's actually gonna be out there doing it? I'm not saying like this not honest work, but there's it's not everybody's meant to do everything,
Mm-hmm.
And which is crazy to me because I'm like, at one point it's gonna be like it's like he's saying everyone wants to be in the computer like doing the streaming thing, but no one wants to do the actual work. And then at that point, what's gonna happen then?
Yeah,
are we gonna go in like to automation thing where like we're gonna have robots doing it,
or people just be lazy and just collect unemployment? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy if people do that.
Which I seen someone that I don't know what they do for a career, but they posted a picture saying, and for all you people that got a fat check during COVID, you better keep an eye out or whatever. And they took a picture of like a $40,000 balance that was going to get sent to someone.
Yeah.
Like people were collecting checks to start, like if they were like business owners or starting a business.
Yeah. But that was like for those PPE loans.
Yeah. But a lot of people were lying and they were working, collecting unemployment. And I guess the IRS is coming. They're going one by one to get everyone. So if it's not this year, next year, or the next year.
But that's dumb. That's like you should know, like, oh yeah, if you're gonna be on unemployment, if you're gonna take a job, it has to be like one that pays you under the table. Like, you can't be like officially hired.
Yeah, well, shit, I don't know, man. A lot of people think they can outsmart the system. That's why I'm scared to even do like the fucking what is it, the exempt shit.
Yeah,
I was scared. Well, finally did it.
Yeah, we did it.
But working in Chicago.
Yeah, but when you did it for a couple of months and then you take it off, because like obviously like if you do it for a whole year, obviously then you'll get like you get slapped with a shit ton like when you have to do your taxes. But if you just do it for a little bit, you'll be alright.
Yup, which is almost tax season.
Yeah.
Do you gonna get money back, or you never do?
Nah, like the last couple of years, it's just always been either I got very little, or the last 2 years I specifically have had to pay not a lot, but it's been like I think the most was like $80, and I'm like, damn, man. And then I see all these people like, oh yeah, I'm getting like $600, $700, and then the people, kids, oh yeah, I'm getting like $3,000, but I'm like, fuck. I'm like, why me? But I mean, I count my blessings. But most is 80. Like, some people are getting hoed for like even more, which is crazy to me. I actually got hoed with I guess at some point in the year I had jury duty and I just never went. I don't remember ever getting the notice, or at least if I did, I must have put it away and just never thought of it again. Because now I got one of those ones where you miss or you have to go now. So that's next year. So I have to go to a jury duty.
Fuck. That reminds me, I had one for November 20th and I was gonna go, but I completely forgot.
Yeah. So, but more often than not, they get canceled or things don't happen. But
Yeah.
in the instance where you do have to go, then you get one of these little papers saying like, "Nah, this next one you have to go."
Yeah, I hope that's the case for me then that I got canceled. Because the last, I've never been to a jury duty where I actually had to like do multiple days or actually go into like anywhere.
Yeah,
Like I don't know what that's like. Every time I gone, I would go check in and then they'll let me know like, oh, you go home already.
yeah, like you're not needed.
That's if I've ever had to go in, which is like probably twice my whole life. Every other time though, it's just literally just I check in before and they tell me you don't have to go.
I've only ever known one person that's gone and actually was selected to do it, and that was like my 5th grade teacher, and she was gone for like almost a month for like their jury duty, and then after like she told us what happened, it was like some crazy shit, like it was like some like vehicular manslaughter thing, which at the time where I was like, I really didn't get it because I was in 5th grade, but she was basically telling like, yeah, someone had passed away in a car accident, but they were going really fast, but it was like not really their fault, but vehicular manslaughter is not their fault, but technically is their fault, which to me always gets confusing because I'm like, then there's involuntary vehicular. I'm like, what does that even mean? And there's like all these terms from, and so she was telling me, yeah, and they're just like trying to figure out like basically if they're gonna give them like max or life or something, and I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't remember more details. This was like years ago, but I was like, that was crazy.
Yeah, there's hella ways of getting prison and shit. Like you could just be a witness or not even say nothing and you could probably get in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. I'm scared to go to jail.
I am too. I'm not built for that shit.
Like I just think about the shitter. I can't shit in front of people. I can't shit in the bathroom and someone's in the fucking toilet next to me.
No, but that's how you know when someone has been in the prison, when they're fully comfortable. Like, fucking, there's this one dude at my job. Like, you can tell like this was like been in prison because like he opened the door and this was like having like a full on conversation. And I was like, I'm like, my bad, bro, my bad. No, you're good, you're good. And he just starts laughing about it. I was like, that's crazy.
Dude, I seen this video on Instagram. It's this girl. She's recording herself like a selfie. She's on selfie mode, holding her mouth because she's like trying to hold herself from laughing.
Yeah.
And there's this little girl in the stall next to her, and she's like singing and shit. And out of nowhere, like there's like a half a second of silence, and you just hear. And the girl like you hear like, and then and the girl next to her, you just hear silence for like a couple seconds, and she's like, "Is somebody in there?" And she's like. Yeah. Oh my god, hell no. Some people do not give a fuck in the bathroom, man.
No.
I've experienced that. Oh, that reminds me at the gym, bro. The gym is the worst fucking place for like, dude, you see all these old ass men butt ass naked. We talked about this before, but this past week, when as soon as you make that turn at 24 hour, as soon as you go through it, yeah, and then as soon as you make a right, on your right, there's lockers, and then on the left is the sink and all that. Sinks and all. But as soon as I turn right, bro, there's this old ass man just bent all the way over.
Straight cheeks
and
out?
No, not even cheeks. I saw fucking asshole.
And gooch?
Straight asshole and
That's
just like
crazy.
Balls hanging right here.
Damn.
Bro, I was not fucking prepared for that shit.
It's a piece of gum, man. Be like, these old heads, man, they don't give a fuck. They just let straight dick fall out, everything, man.
Literally, they'll stay butt ass naked and carry their towel on their hand and walk to the shower.
Yeah.
Because that fool was gone. As soon as I finished washing my hands, I turned around. I was like, what the fuck? There's no way he got ready that fast.
I'm scared. I'm always scared to use the shower only because I'm scared of like people like going through my stuff. Because even I remember one time I think we went with Johnny, like someone went through his locker, but it was locked.
No, I don't know.
Or something like that happened. I'm like, damn, if someone can going through lockers, I just don't trust them. Like bringing my stuff, or I'd have to have it in my shower with me, but then there's a chance of my shit getting wet.
I think. Well, I don't remember all the shower. I know I showered one time at the gym, and that was when we went to EDC Orlando, because we were too early for our check-in.
Yeah.
So I went to the 24-hour down the street, and we showered in there, and the shower's pretty big. You could like I think what did I do with my clothes? Fuck. Oh, I didn't really take clothes with me actually. I took the clothes I'm gonna change in, but I didn't take like a backpack or anything. I just carried. Actually, you don't have to take no shampoo or anything because they already have some.
Oh, at 24?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, they already have some, so
that's really cool.
Yeah, I just took my normal clothes, and it's a big enough shower to where if you put it like in a corner or some little rack they have,
yeah,
it won't get wet. So Yeah.
Shout out 24.
Shout out 24, man. A lot of people that are going through it and shit. Maybe they live out of their car. They actually just have a gym membership, and that's where they shower.
Yeah.
I always think about like living in a storage unit.
That'd be cool. Oh, dude, I did that one couple.
Yeah.
And were they? I think now they're just doing intense, but they were doing a storage unit for a bit.
I think she left him finally.
Oh, she left him?
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
I haven't caught up to date, but last time I checked, that he was just doing solo content.
That's crazy. She got tired of the homeless life.
Bro, I mean, apparently they were doing it by choice.
That's crazy. I can't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that bond they had.
No.
Very weird looking couple. Like they didn't mesh right. Probably just fell in love with each other on drugs or something.
Probably.
And then they landed in their situation. The guy, he's fucking completely content with it, while the girl, you could tell, like, she probably has her days where she doesn't get fucked. But you know what? I think he was like abusive to her.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think there in the comments someone was like, they knew them and they put out like some story about them, about like him being abusive to her. And then there was a video he posted. He was like, fuck, I forgot what he did, but he was like kind of like talking to her disrespectfully. And then he was telling her to do something. She didn't want to do it. And he like grabbed her by the neck, and she was just like holding herself stiff and shit, like kind of like resisting. And then I forgot, I think she like licked him or bit him, and then he let go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but she wasn't yelling at him or nothing though. She just did that, and he just let go, and like he just walked away and was recording like nothing. Like,
damn, they're used to that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. It was weird, man. But for sure, you could tell something wasn't right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was probably like some like middle of the country state, because there's like a lot of woods and shit.
Yeah, I seen. I don't know if you see this guy's content. He's like this guy. I think he lives in Alaska, and like I don't know if it's like on like in weekends, but like he'll take a couple of days out of the week, and he'll do like nature content, but he'll go out into like to the cold depths of like the Alaskan forests, and like he's just like living there, like whatever he's bringing, he's like making like little igloos and shit. He's like some old white dude, and sometimes he'll bring along his kid, because he'll want to come too, and like they're just like, it looks cool. Like he's like heating up water and shit, and like he's making fires and stuff, and he's just like showing like how cold it is to live in Alaska.
Mm-hmm. No, I haven't seen that. The closest thing I've seen to that is this guy who would record himself every day getting in the fucking the cold tub.
Oh, okay. I do see some of those too. Like every day, I take a cold shower.
Yeah, I want to do that, bro.
Like cold tub?
Yeah, cold plunge. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, cold plunge. I don't know, man. I think I'm such a bitch with cold water.
They actually sell some pretty cheap ones. Like you get like it's like plastic and shit.
Yeah,
you just fill it up and shit. No, I love it. Well, at least with my face. You know, some people, they put like a little bowl and they just dump their face.
Oh yeah, I like it like that. But when I feel like cold water running down my back, I'm like,
That is the worst part of a cold shower, is when it hits your back. You do like this fucking mean old
you start arching. Start arching like you're on like on fentanyl or some shit. You see those videos where these motherfuckers are like, he's like,
yeah, I saw it today. He's sleeping.
Yeah, I was like, what? How are you doing that?
Oh my god, crackheads are something else.
Yeah,
I think I saw a video yesterday of this guy. It was like a biker gang. They're in the street, like at a red light or something. And I don't even know what kind of fucking bike this was, because it looked like one of those little gasoline ones that you pull. Like, it was like a little miniature one. And everyone else has like real bikes.
That's
so I'm
funny.
like, what the fuck are you doing there? But anyway, this guy was there in the middle of all of it. And I guess this homeless guy, or like fucking tweaker, he had a syringe, and he was like pretty much trying to steal the bike from him. It was like a syringe. I don't know, who knows what it had, but the guy was pretty much like just giving up the bike to him.
Mm-hmm.
But the crackhead was getting surrounded by all the bikers, and one of them whips out a knife, and then the tweaker guy, he's just like pretty much like trying to like point his syringe at everyone.
Yeah.
And then and there's so many people around him, like I don't know why this fucking tweaker decided to steal a bike with these people. But then from behind, the tweaker kind of like, he trips a little, like stumbles on his footsteps. And then this guy from behind just fucking cracks him, and he fucking sleeps. And then the guy grabs his fucking bike real quick and has to go and drives off. It's all POV too, so it looks goofy as fuck. Funny.
Dude, that reminds me like that. We were playing our show. Like I didn't know that the venue had like parking upstairs. I would have gladly paid for it, but I just didn't know. So that whole street was fucking blocked off with just cars. So I was like, all right. I went the next street over, pretty empty. I parked under a light. And then we're making our way over there, and some homeless dude was like, hey, is that your car? And at first I said no because I didn't want him to fucking like do anything to her or something. So I was like, no, it's not my car. And then I'm like, fuck, probably did see me. I was like, I switched my answers. Oh yeah, that's mine. He's like, oh yeah, and he's like full ass crack. He's like, oh yeah, just watch out, man. People got busting windows and shit, like trying to look through shit. It's like, oh okay, I'll keep a lookout. Thank you. He's like, if you give me some money, I'll keep watch over. I was like, nah, and I was like, nah, I'm good, brother. I ain't got no cash, but thank you though. I really appreciate it. He's like, you ain't got none. He's like, nah, man, I'm good. Like, all right, man, just make sure your car's careful. I was like, man, this motherfucker not bring my fucking car. And then we got there, the whole time I was thinking, like, fuck, why'd I park there?
Like, bro, if I were you, I would have moved my shit.
I would have.
Because that could go either way. Like, that motherfucker's the one breaking windows.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I bet it's you fucking bitch. But I went back. Luckily, like, my car was fine.
Oh, that's like one of the worst things about going to these undergrounds.
Yeah,
too.
bro. You're at a risk, bro. There's like, you never know what you're going to get. Because it's all in, like, for the most part, most of these events are, like, downtown, like this, like the shopping district, like that
hella
area.
dark spots with like, or alleys, and like there's like no official parking pretty much.
Yeah.
And in your parking zones, you just have all these tents and shit, all these homeless wandering the streets. So it's a pretty sketchy ass place to go.
Yeah.
It's not like Insomniac, at least, they have their parking lots with like, I don't know if there's security, but they got like at least employees walking around or whatever.
Yeah.
But with these types of underground shits, anything can happen.
Which is crazy because even before then, Insomniac didn't have that either. Like now they were having a football, but I remember early on we were just finding parking where you could find it. Remember we would park like in these streets over there in the North Center, and then there was that one primo parking spot we would always park every time, but we'd have to get super early.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I guess that shit got bought out by some trucking company, so that's all filled up now too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that shit was clutch. So I wish it was still here.
Man, I do too.
Yeah, man. Well, I don't know if there's anything else you want to get into, but that's pretty much it on my end, at least.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. Thank you to everyone that came out to our show this past Saturday. Thank you to everyone that will come out to Countdown. If you can't, understand,
Yep. Take a link in the description.
Yeah.
And we got Friendsmas coming up this weekend.
Yes, we do.
Friendsmas is gonna be fun. Can't wait. I'm excited. We skipped on Friendsgiving.
Yeah, it's like it's like a thing, but it's because it's hard, with holidays just to get everyone together. But that's why,
Facts.
At least this counts like as a Friendsgiving, Friends Christmas thing. Miss me with that fucking Secret Santa bullshit though. Call me Grinch. I don't care. I hate that shit.
Why?
I've never, because my family's never done it. So like when
that's why you hate it.
No, but when I finally started doing it with other people, I just like I couldn't get into it. Like, nah, this isn't me. And the gifts are always some random ass essential oils bullshit or something.
Well, that's why you gotta have everyone turn in a list of their sizes, their interests, like gift card ideas if they like any gift cards.
Yeah.
Or like specific stuff,
Yeah.
You gotta have it organized, man. That's the thing. A lot of people don't do shit organized. But when you have someone coordinating things and they're organized, that's when everything's
and all finished. That's fair. Like the ones I have been it's just been here's a person, get someone. Here's the spending limit and then spending minimum, and that's it. And then you never know what to give it. Also, I also really fucking hate White Elephant. I think that's
I love White Elephant just because I'm a gambler, man. I like to see I like to take my chances,
Degenerate.
Yeah, and anything you gamble on, I'm in it.
That's fair. But I've never liked it. But also, I'm not the only one apparently because we're not doing
it. Yeah, bunk ass homies.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
Whatever. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.